values, had protection problems, sorry, had the best story, it was multi-step. Superman 2 wasn't multi-step, it was multi-part, it was multi-director. What's going on me? Terrence Stamp's portrayal of Zod is great. I would have liked him to more elaborate on his decades on the Phantom Zone, but they probably had a script about that, but it was just never done because of all the production problems and the cheap budget and switching directors, etc. It's probably lost somewhere. Evil Superman doesn't have anything Zod does. It's a pretty weird comic version of Superman. Comic as in comedic. There's no real personality there. There's no arcs. There's no foilism. It's just a thing. They don't make it directly connected to Gus Gorman. Sorry, the Man from Uncle's character. And it hurts it somewhat that way. Without that connection to the Man from Uncle's character, it doesn't feel like Superman 4, where it's like Lex Luthor's the bad guy. Lex Luthor, Superman 4, doesn't feel like he's just trying to conquer the world, but like it doesn't feel like a very interesting idea what they're doing with it. Zod has those all those people that are with him. Zod has all those people that are with him. Zod has all those people that are with him. Zod is against. He's like trying to conquer the world. He's not like Luthor. He's a different character than Luthor. That adds to that. Hello, Abby's love. How's it going? What's your thoughts on Superman? I guess this podcast is mainly about the villains. I like how they make them very accessible to like really older folk, unlike the very sci-fi geek people. Some people really like Zod, and I see why. And Superman, Man of Steel, he's very geeky, very technology based, etc. I think that hurts him. Cyberpunk, etc. I like how Zod has the haircut where he barely has hair. He has like a woman. He has like a mute guy with him. It's like equals. Zod, you mean? Yeah. I like how like Luthor, he's mainly by himself. I guess Luthor and Zod are interesting when they combine because like Luthor controls two people. He controls Otis and Miss Tessmacher, and Zod controls, I forget their names, but the Triumvirate type thing. They do that a little bit in Superman 3 also with I guess even Gus Gorman's in there, the lady and Gus Gorman. But it doesn't really go that far with it. Oh, and his cousin. It doesn't go that far. There's an interesting dynamic. They have the whole this Tessmacher lady with another lady. It's like eye candy. I don't feel like the villains are the biggest parts of the Superman films. Maybe Superman 2, I feel it is. Superman 3, not so much. Superman 4. Superman 4 would have been nice if it was about the nuclear missiles and stuff. They don't really talk much about the clone technology. Superman 3, I was thinking about this when I was eating like a couple minutes ago. It would be interesting if it was like a Fight Club thing or like a thing with Incredible Hulk or some sort of mental illness thing, but they don't. They sort of just write that off. It's unfortunate. It would be cool if they had like totally fleshed out the evil Superman character. Like he's like a pulls Zod. He's like Superman but evil, and he tries to figure out how to destroy the Earth or conquer the Earth. Or they could have been a very interesting dynamic with that. But he's barely in the film, so then when they go anywhere, they tried to do something with Gus. You're forgetting the Man from Uncle's character, but like that would have been interesting. So they could have used that character. The Lex Luthor character has some things too, both very different, but I don't think they're like fully fleshed out characters like in The Godfather or anything. Marlon Brando is the villain, and if he was the Lex Luthor in the film, that'd be very interesting. I feel like Gene Hackman was sort of like a cartoon character in the film. But he was probably portrayed like that on purpose to make it a blockbuster. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino as the villains could have been interesting. I guess Superman 4, if they had made it like Watchmen or something, that could have made that very interesting. Like Nuclear Man and trying to destroy the world. I really wonder how the script of Superman 5 would have been. I keep reading the source for it, but it seems like it's like a Sun Sentinel article, which I'm assuming is like a tabloid or something, so I don't know if it's ever true. You still there, Abby? I can tell the messages there are like in my face are all like it's available. Someone's there. What are your thoughts on subscribe?